Hey!
Hello, hello.
We've got real life happening in the background and back there. Anyway.
Our mailman had red hair.
Yeah.
So, got a lot.
Scientist of the week.
She's the scientist of the week.
I'm lucky.
You are lucky. Okay, so actually, so that's actually a funny story. So I want to preface this by saying I love all teachers, but especially my kids' teachers, because they're amazing, first of all.
Well, real quick,
My teacher is amazing.
That's true.
who are you and what is your name?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so my name is Joe Mogimi, and this is my husband, Dylan Mogimi.
Hello.
And together we own Perfect Pear Home Pros. And we should actually do a video someday about why it's called Perfect Pear.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, that's
True.
for a different day.
That's true. So you had a busy week. And
So I had a crazy week, and but I love all teachers, so let's preface it by saying that, and that any teacher who has to put up with me as a mom is fantastic. So I will...
by the way, Governor DeSantis is giving teachers like a $9,000 bonus.
Great.
Or increasing money.
Increasing their pay?
Their pay and like $9,000 for bonuses for teachers.
Well, that's good. I wonder where it's going to come from. But, so I need more information on that. But they certainly deserve it.
Oh, yeah.
At least that, and actually way more.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, so she was Super Scientist of the Week, which means for her, she's Georgia. This is Georgia. She's in preschool. And so what that means is her amazing teacher sent home
a science bag.
A science bag, that's right. And it had different, like, kid-friendly science experiments, right? And so we had to choose one for them to do in the class, so the parents didn't have to actually be there. Anyway, so we had to pick one, and it doesn't seem like a big deal. It's just been a really busy week with field trips and things, and so I was like, all week long, like, I don't know what to do. And anyway, I think lots of moms have this going on. And then we got also a message from our 10-year-old, his teacher, that said that they had a project due on Friday, and that everybody had to come dressed as, let me think if I can remember this right, a superhero who was dressed in a superhero costume that exemplifies the root of a Greek word.
Okay,
I think I'm
Dad.
saying that right. And I was like, I don't even know what that means. And I always feel like I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball because I was homeschooled, and so I don't know.
I never did that either.
We didn't dress up as superheroes with the root word of a Greek word. Like, this is not a thing. Like, do your vocabulary and let me know when you're done. Like, you know what I mean?
Let's just drink root beer.
Yeah.
Bello.
No, don't do that, please. Anyway.
Georgia, I'm not above beating you in front of the...
In front of the camera.
I believe in happy spankings. Happy spankings are where I'm happy to spank our children as long as I'm happy on the inside.
Yeah, so it's not going overboard. You're calm, you're peaceful.
Makes me feel good as a parent.
Anyway, so then we also had a field trip amongst all the other things. Anyway, so it's been an interesting week. And anyway, I'm going to post pictures of, on our Facebook page. I'll post pictures of the superhero costume that we came up with. Our son decided Spec, is that? Yes, Spec. And you might have to go inside. Anyway, having to do with like spectacles and things like that. Anyway, we made a cape with eyeballs on it and a t-shirt with eyeballs on it. So we went with that.
But I've come to understand there is always love in Daddy's hand. You know that song about the dad beats the kids, but they're...
Is that what is the song about? Oh my gosh.
My dad's hands weren't always gentle, but I've come to understand. So it means my dad beat me.
My dad beat me, but...
That's what the song means, if you read it between the lines.
Sad.
Yeah.
All right, go inside.
Georgia, go away. We love you. Thank you.
Anyway, so it's just been an interesting week. Day, like any other mom.
Wow.
Of 4 kids.
That's crazy.
Anyway, yeah.
So today, in the morning, I had to deliver cushions because we had the bigger transit.
Okay.
And we could fit more furniture in the back of the transit. And I delivered 5 linen pieces to a customer that we... Thank you. Fixing my unibrow. That we originally cleaned in their house, and it was linen, and linen is a plant. So, and it's white. This linen piece was white. I don't know what it is, but any customer who has white carpet or white upholstery, they expect it after you get it cleaned.
To be white again.
To be white again.
Interesting.
And sometimes
don't expect it to be white again.
If
you have white things, don't expect it to be white again.
They're very particular.
Well, they bought it white.
So we had our guy, Fred, very conscientious, or my technician, Fred, very conscientious of how he cleans. So before he started, he says, these yellow spots that are on there may not come out. Now with linen, since it's a plant-based material, it could do what's called cellulosic browning, which means it will brown out if you don't leave the fabric in a pH of like in an acid state, and it could brown out if you don't dry it fast enough and things like that. It's always fixable, but
okay.
So he knows.
That's a side effect.
Yeah, he knows to test the fabric, and he knows what some of the characteristics of that type of fabric is. So we said, hey, this yellow stuff that's on here, it may not come out all the way.
Okay.
So he cleaned it, and he says, if it doesn't come out all the way, let us know. We'll come treat it, because we do that for folks. And I got a call the next day. The guy was very nice, but he's like, it looks worse than when you started.
Oh no, that's not what you want to hear.
I was like, really? He says, yeah, it looks really bad. So I was like, well, I was asking him questions, basically found out it's white linen.
You're like, oh.
Okay. So
he wants it to be white again.
Yeah. So we go back, and he wasn't mad because Fred told him that it might.
That's good. So he set up the proper expectation.
Yes.
Okay.
So he goes and
that's what we tell them to do.
That's
so he's
right.
doing his job. That's good.
So Fred and
Good
Randy,
job,
Fred and Randy go and pick up the upholstery, and we're working on it. And the way you get rid of yellow is you can use an oxidizer, a gentle oxidizer on linen. You can't overdo it, and you can't use it too much, or else it will become brittle and weak, and it will actually break the fabric.
Oh.
But oxidation is one method that you can use to get rid of browning.
Okay.
So we did
oxidation, meaning it just evaporates?
An oxidizer, a product that adds oxygen into, like hydrogen peroxide is an oxidizer.
Oh, okay.
So, and there's different levels of hydrogen peroxide. So the hydrogen peroxide in the brown bottle is 3%.
That you can just buy at the store.
Yeah, and we can use as high as 20%, and we can lower that when we dilute it.
Because you're professionals.
Yeah.
So you know how to use hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah, you better recognize.
At higher levels.
You better recognize. So we're using the product, and it's not working. So he calls me, and he calls me on a Friday, and he says, Dylan, can you deliver my cushions on Saturday? And I was like, he's like, Super Bowl Sunday. And I was like, is this your main piece of furniture? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh. So I went in on Saturday. I looked at them. They're yellow everywhere still. So I called him, and I said, look, I can't. I left a message. He didn't answer. I said, I'm not going to deliver this yellow. You're going to be pissed off at me. I'm so sorry. Get a beanbag or something.
Get a beanbag.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say.
I didn't say that. I was too scared. I was thinking it, but I didn't. So on Monday I'm talking to Randy, and while I was there on Saturday, I opened it up. The inside that's covering the foam or the cushion.
Yeah.
The fabric.
Like the batting around the cushion.
Yeah, the fabric inside underneath was like all yellow. All yellow everywhere.
Was the yellow seeping through to the... so it was really the stuff underneath...
Yes.
That was causing the problem on the white, but not white anymore, fabric.
Yes. Okay. So we had to take the cushions off of that. We had to clean them separately. We actually washed them.
Oh, wow.
And the zippers were not metal, so we didn't worry about rust.
Okay.
So we washed them, and then we ironed them.
extra mile.
Because we're
That's
freaking
perfect Pear
awesome.
Home Pros.
Because we had to dry them separately, and they were like all wrinkled and horrible looking.
Yeah, like our curtains are right now. Because I did not want to iron them. I thought, if I wash them and hang them, maybe they'll shake out. But they didn't.
Yeah, things usually
But
don't shake out.
We've now moved, and I put them back up because I was like, I still don't want to iron them. So we treat your house better than we treat our house. Maybe that should be our new slogan.
Yes. There's a funny saying that I tell customers when they have like old stuff and they want to get it clean and they want it to be like brand new.
Oh, yeah.
I say, look, just because my wife loves me, when I get out of the shower, I'm still 36 years old, have premature male pattern baldness, and clinically obese. But I'm clean. So that's what I tell them. That's what
Baby, I just love how honest you are.
You got to keep it real. If you don't, what are you going to do? So, I delivered him today, and he was very happy with the effort that we put in, and so.
And it still wasn't perfectly white.
It was white. It was white, so we got it all white.
Oh, right, but like not brand new white.
It was brand new flipping white.
Oh, look at that!
It was
Look how
brand new
amazing we are.
Yeah, it was flipping brand new white.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So we exceeded their expectations.
Yes, except it was a little delayed, but I'm not going to do shoddy work.
Right.
But not many companies will
yes, really make sure
do it
it's
right
done.
and
Yes.
analyze it. I told them, I said, I usually can figure out the puzzle, but it may take me a little bit. But I usually would figure out the reason why something's not going back. So I was like, we're following all the right rules with chemistry because cleaning has rules, and if you understand the rules, you can be a good cleaner. But so he appreciated the effort. He lives in a nice home, expects things to be right and
be done properly,
and so. It was
good.
cool. So I felt like a win. I was like, good team effort.
Superhero.
All around
it
was good.
Set them up for expectations that were good.
That's right.
Realistic.
So here's your tip for the week.
Okay.
For the day. Sorry.
We'll be back tomorrow.
That's right.
With more.
Here's your tip for the day. If you have cotton or linen, which are plant-based materials, and they start showing some browning.
Or yellowing, would that yellowing be considered
yellowing
browning?
or browning.
Okay.
Take 3% hydrogen peroxide and spray a little bit on the fabric. And don't judge its effectiveness until the next day. And don't...
Like 24 hours, 12 hours?
Yeah, if you spray it in the morning on one day, don't check it until the following morning.
Okay.
And see if it makes an improvement. And if it does, then you'll have cellulosic browning. Because sometimes even old natural fibers will turn that color. And I've actually seen them with spots.
Oh,
They'll be spotty brown, and it's not a defect. That's just the way a natural fiber is.
Okay.
So yeah, that's
Very
a tip. Don't be freaked out if you see yellow or brown.
Yeah, but call us and we'll help you with it.
That's right. That's right.
So I had a question. I meant to ask this earlier, but I just wondered if you have kids or grandkids, or you used to have little kids or whatever, or even your own, if there a school project or something that you really enjoyed or that you have a silly story about. We would like to hear about it.
Cool. Yeah, that would be funny.
I think that would be really fun. I think for me, a project that I had, of course, I've mentioned I was homeschooled, but my mom was really good about involving us in different things. She actually had a homeschool that was run kind of like a school. Anyway, so we had fairs and things like that. And I'm trying to remember her name now. Shoot.
It's not important.
I'm going to blank on her name. But I did a, a life-size bust, like the head and the shoulders, paper mache of like a 1940s.
Dolly Parton.
No, but it was an actress from the 1940s. We live by the airport. I don't know if you can hear us over that airplane.
What do you call yourself in an elevator, stuck in an elevator with Dolly Parton?
I don't know. I'm afraid to know. What?
It was a booby trap.
That was good.
Thanks.
You know what my favorite part is? How funny you think it is.
Yeah, I'm really proud of myself right now. We should cut the video at this point. Let's end on a high note.
On a high note. Mic drop.
I'm not dropping this.
No. It's we paid for this microphone, so don't drop it.
All right, so that's it, right? We're done with the video.
That's it. Yeah,
Okay,
so if people have, when people have cleaning questions,
Yes.
how can they get in contact
They
with
can
us?
email us at office@orlandosperfectpear.com.
Okay.
They could find us on Facebook, and they can also give us a call at our office as well. 407-688-2121 is our number.
Okay, and our Facebook page is Perfect Pear, like the fruit, Home Pros.
.com.
Is .com on the Facebook page?
Oh, I thought you said website.
Oh, did I say website? Maybe I did. Yeah, Perfect Pear Home Pros
.com.
or on Facebook, we're just Perfect Pear Home Pros.
That's true.
Anywho, so let us know any cleaning questions that you have or spot removal or anything like that. We're happy to help. Indoor, outdoor services, just let us know.
Yeah, we're cleaning nerds, and I like to hear myself talk, so it's really great. Okay. All right, we'll finish
right.
this up. Thanks for watching.